Hey guys, Tanjum here. Welcome to this week's comic book review. So let's go ahead and get started with it. It's going to be some great books this week, and I can't wait to show you guys. Alright, first off, we have Blackest Night Wonder Woman #1. Now this is a little bit of a sliver from what's going on in Blackest Night, sort of telling Wonder Woman's side of things that are going on in Blackest Night with her adventures through this. Pretty good read. If you don't know much about Wonder Woman, I guess it would be a good pickup if you're into Wonder Woman or Blackest Night. Is this essential for Blackest Night? If you're Blackest Night fan, I would say not. Is this a decent read? Yeah, it's a decent read. But is it essential? No, it's not. It's not. So if you want to save a couple bucks, I would say pass on this. But if you're into getting a collection of Blackest Night stuff or any type of big event stuff, go ahead and pick it up because it's not a bad read, but it's also not essential. So next book up was a good one. Dark Avengers Annual #1. This is a one-shot. Wow, okay. Let me just say that if you've been reading Dark Avengers, you noticed a member of the Dark Avengers that's been missing for a while, and that is Noah Var, the Captain Marvel of the group. He's missing. Nobody knows where he is. We find him in this issue. We find out what he's been up to. He's been trying to contact the Supreme Intelligence. Now, there is something I need to confess here. I thought the Supreme Intelligence was dead back in Annihilation, during the Annihilation wave. Ronan the Accursor mercifully killed off the Supreme Intelligence when he found out that the Supreme Intelligence was brain dead. So I don't know how the Supreme Intelligence came back to life. If someone knows, please clue me in, because I have no idea how the Supreme Intelligence came back to life. Anyway, good stuff in this issue. We get new Negabands and a completely different looking Captain Marvel. So and a good fight between Sentry and Noah Var. So pick it up, Dark Avengers. Next book up. I'm gonna say this one for last. Definitely. So next book up after that one. Blackest Night Flash #1. Okay. So I'll ask the question for this one too. So I did the Wonder Woman one. Is this essential for Blackest Night? I would say no. But is this a good read? Yes, this is definitely a good read. Why? Because it's written by Jeff Johns. Like I said, this is not essential because the really two titles, like I mentioned before in my last video, the only essential titles that you need to read to know what's going on in Blackest Night, or three titles I should say, is Blackest Night, obviously, and both the Green Lantern books. That's all you need to know to read what's going on in Blackest Night. But that's not to say Flash Blackest Night is not a great read. This actually ties in well with Flash Reborn. So if you're looking for a way to tie in Flash Rebirth, or did I say Flash Reborn? I said Flash Reborn. Flash Rebirth and Blackest Night. This actually does a good job tying all three of these, both those titles together. But it does kind of give away the end of Flash Rebirth. So if you don't want to see the end and how it happens, I suggest to pass this and maybe pick it or get it and then not read it till you read the final issue of Flash Rebirth. So yeah, but it does provide a great seamless tie-in between Blackest Night and Flash Rebirth. So and it's an homage, definitely an homage to the cover to Flash Rebirth #1. I wish I got sidebar to show myself. Awesome. Okay. Next book up is, I'm running out of time, but Psylocke #2. Good stuff. The plot is definitely picking up. Chris Yost is doing a great job. Chris Yost is also doing Wolverine and the X-Men, which is, I've been watching the full marathon that happened the other day during Thanksgiving weekend. Oh man, I can't wait for next season. Next season's going to be great. And I don't know how Chris Yost is doing it, writing this book and writing that. I mean, he's finding time, obviously. Great art in this. Loving the art because Psylocke, she's my girl. So, yeah, pick it up. Oh, but the cover art is by David Finch too, which is awesome. Yeah. Next book up is Anita Blake, Laughing Corpse, #2 of 5. Just briefly, Anita's in real bad shape right now. Really, really bad shape. They do find the zombie that's been going after everyone, killing everybody. But Anita Blake, at the end of the issue, is in really, really bad shape. But I think she's gonna come out of it pretty good because she's Anita Blake and she knows how to take care of herself. Next to last is definitely a must pick up if you're into the whole Dark Reign and journey into Siege. Siege the Cabal one-shot. Okay, this definitely is gonna be a setup for Siege. Okay, so if you're gonna be getting into Siege, get this book because not only do we find out how and why Doctor Doom is on his own, but it also clues you in onto who that mystery character that we saw way back in Dark Reign, the Cabal. We find out who it is not. It is definitely not the Sentry. So if everybody who thought, oh, it's the Sentry, Doom's afraid of the Sentry, it is not the Sentry because they both kind of appear in the same place in the same time. It is not the Sentry. So, but will we find out who that character is? I do think we will find out very soon. So pick this up if you're interested in finding out more about how the fallout between Doom and Osborn happened. Read this book. It's definitely a great setup. Also gives a little bit of preview into Siege. So great stuff. Lastly but not least, definitely book of the week, hands down, Thor 604. Oh man, was this good? This also is a Siege tie-in. It really doesn't have a banner. It does say, Siege for the announced date, but it doesn't say tie-in. This is definitely a tie-in though, because it's definitely going to lead up to Siege. Boy, Doom is awesome. Doom is a fantastic villain, man. I don't know how more twisted Doctor Doom can be than to kill off two great characters. What happened in the Thor one-shot that happened. I did not pick that up, but I did find out what happened. And basically using the Asgardians to his advantage. Oh my God! And now that I think about it, now that I realize the one character that Doctor Doom does kill off may not be dead when I think about it, because so far he supposedly killed these Asgardians, but they're kind of not dead. So, but read it if you want to find out what it is. Great stuff. I know GMS is not writing this, but the guy who's doing this right now, put his name of annotations or something like that, he's doing a pretty good job taking JMS's place. So good. Alright guys, I have plenty of Batman Arkham Asylum footage up, so that'll be up tomorrow. I got about 8 parts up, so I'll probably go all the way through up until next week's comic book review, so there's just not going to be much books coming out, so I'll wait till the next week to do the review, okay? So I'll see you guys later. This is Time Jim signing off. Take care, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Talk to you guys later. Bye.